Des from Aro-Tarot here, and if you can't tell from the video, it's not a tarot unboxing this time. Instead, it's my new journal unboxing, which is kind of like tarot related, at least with me, because I'm going to use it for my tarot journal. Because, like, as I said in my vlog that I did, is it going to pause everything in? Okay. Only a few sheets fell. I have to drop something, you know, I just always have to drop something. Because I'm a klutz. But yeah, my old tarot journal system was this. And I like the ARC notebooks, but like the pages keep coming out, and it's just 3 notebooks because of how I like to keep them divided, and like I could probably make dividers for them, but I just never did, and I just kind of figured I'd do a different system that I think will work a lot better. And I've already got which inserts I'm going to put in, and I've been working on one, and I decorated another one, and yeah, so I'm unboxing my my notebook. And then also, my bookmark actually came today too. I wasn't expecting them to come on the same day, because I actually ordered the bookmark like days days after I ordered the notebook. Shipping this to Fiesta. I like how one USPS, the other one FedEx. Well, USPS, it came Fiesta. I was getting so impatient with like the FedEx one too, because I'm like, oh, it's in Pittsburgh, you know, like usually when something's in Pittsburgh, like it comes to us next, and it's like, no, like it took like 17 hours, and it just ended up in like a place north of Pittsburgh, and I'm like, oh, come on, does that mean it'll be here next? It's like, no, a different place close to me before it even then ships out to my place. And then it didn't get to the post office till like 2:30ish, so they didn't sort it. Mom's like, maybe if they get bored, but you know, they didn't get bored, so yeah. I was being very impatient though. I was very excited. I've been watching a bunch of like TN videos, and I'm just people like decorating them, and just people like how they use them, and just yeah. So my journal I actually bought from Joann's online. They were having a sale. They always have sales. But for once the journals were not on sale, so I was able to use a 40% off coupon. So I didn't have to pay full price, and that's when I was like, oh, maybe I should get a different kind of journal. Here it is. I got the Nomad journal. I was very much trying to think of this one, or like, I don't know. I was looking at the Jet Setter, I think's the other name, and then I was like, Andy, do you think this looks nice? And Andy's like, that's ugly. Don't get it. Get the other one. And I'm like, okay. I got these papers. Know about their return policy. Month free for Creative Bug. And 15% off your purchase of $75 or more. And online only, free shipping with $50 minimum purchase. Well, I probably won't be spending $50, but I'll at least hold on to it. And I probably don't need that either, so just put this over here. And I have watched some unboxings of just this specific journal because I was very excited. Let's see how I can open it. But here's the packaging it comes in. It's very nice. I love the packaging. And of course, it's the Nomad journal. Then of course you got the back, which has what it's in it. Bonded leather cover, elastic band, 4 notebook elastic bands, and 2 notebooks with blank white paper inside. And it's from Prima Traveler's Journal, so it's the Prima Marketing. It's the company. I'm trying to just get the tape. Do 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 do. I just gotta get the black part off first. Okay. I was trying to do it elegantly, and like I didn't do it elegantly. Okay, now I gotta get the plastic off, which is really easy. And now I pull it out. I've just been in a singing mood lately. Well, more so putting my voice to song than actually singing. Ooh. It's so nice to, like, be waiting for something, and then you finally get it, and you're like, yes. But here's what it looks like. It does have a smell. I heard some people said that it had, like, a chemical smell for, like, a week. It kind of makes me think of the, yeah, it's got some chemical smell to it. And then the other smells like leather. It's like it's bonded leather, so it's like a mix of chemical and leather smell. I don't know why. It kind of makes me think of, I don't know if anyone watching this has ever, like, I don't know, probably some people have been to, like, flea markets. There's this one in, Hartville, Ohio, that's, like, really big, like, really big. I'm talking, like, the inside of it kind of makes me think of a Walmart in a way. I don't know, maybe not as big, I don't know, maybe not as long as, like, Walmart, but, like, it's, like, Walmart size. You know, it's like that kind of building. And then there's, like, a bunch of sellers outside, and it kind of makes me think of, like, when you're just walking around, like, all the stuff, like, that, I don't know why, that's what it makes me think of. But, and then here's the little charm it comes with that says the Prima Traveler's Journal, which the gold didn't go entirely on the E and the R, but I don't care. I actually bought another charm. That one hasn't come yet because I ordered it from Australia, so it's going to take like 2 to 4 weeks to get here. But it's so cute. It's the charm of Cullen that this artist did. And it's so cute. And the shipping was only like, I think about $3.50, and I'm like, so cute. It might be too big. It's gonna, like, with it being hung down, it's gonna, like, reach down to, like, at least here. But I don't care, it's cute. If I don't use it on that, I'll use it for my bag. Got a few loose hairs here on the little extra thing. I'm gonna cut them down a little bit without cutting it, just because it's bothering me. Okay. Open it. It's got this thingy on it to help with the dent that it's obviously going to get over time. It'll still get a dent, but that sound. It's getting stretched out for the first time. Okay. I can, like, really smell that smell, though, but it doesn't bother me. Okay, so on the pocket side, I get a pen holder and these two pockets. I heard that depending on how the stitching is on the side, this one will be a little bit, tighter. You're supposed to be able to hold cards in it. I don't have my wallet in here, though. Yeah, I don't have my wallet in here. I don't know how big tarot cards are compared. Tarot cards are way bigger. But you're supposed to be able to hold, like, business cards, credit cards, and those. I'm trying to think if the stitching might be... It is actually crooked. It is crooked, but it's actually crooked towards the other side where the pen loop is. How the stitching is put in. It's a little bit wonky that way, not this way, luckily. So it might be able to fit it in there. I'm not going to put pens in it anyway. I'm going to put, like, cute papers and stuff. These pockets got a nice bit of room, although obviously you don't want to film too much because you're going to freaking expand the whole thing, but, like, get my hand in there. So it's nice. It's nice. And it comes with 2 inserts already. And they're stitched. Not stitched all the way to the end like I've been doing mine. I've been stitching them like all the way to the end. But they are stitched. Let's see. Yeah, I was reading. The gray one's slippery and the black one's matte. Paper's very slippery. Curious to see how it would work. I know I already saw, like, some videos on how you can kind of, like, take, like, the blank ones and put, like, scrapbooking paper over top so it looks pretty. I've actually tried making my own inserts. Mine aren't perfect, though. My Nana said, "You're doing it wrong. I'll do it." I'll have her try fixing my one, because my one came out so bad. but most of the other ones don't bother me. And I ended up buying like 6 inserts, 3 folders, and 3 elastic bands from a shop on Etsy. And they also have a channel here on YouTube too that I started following. Because it's like, nice. It's Julian James, which I'll link the shop below, but like, I got this one there, and I, obviously I decorated it for the, for this deck, and then this one, and I got the last, the Bohemian one that was being sold, and then I got one of the mermaid ones, so like, that folder, and this one. Those ones are all getting put in my, Traveler's Notebook. Where put the other ones down? I'm gonna put them over here. Well, all he sees my paper. I put them down somewhere. What is this placing things? Oh wait, I think they might be out in the living room. Is where they are. But anyway, I bought some other ones, and they're very pretty. I like them. I mean, like, literally, like, this looks so nice with like this deck too, which is the Yos, which I think I'm pronouncing right. And like you can see, I've already gone through like the way I'm journaling about this deck is very like short little things. Like that page is pretty much done, except for I want to do colors, and like I need to color this and put some other stuff. Yeah, like, it's such a nice number of pages. And I've been putting washi tape with the pictures. For the majors, the minors, I'm going to have 2 per page and no washi tape. I don't want to use all my washi tape. But then the core cards are going to get washi tape. But yeah, I thought an insert per, like, deck. Which I can, like, buy the inserts. Or I can make them myself. Like, I made this small little one. It's a very small one. You can see, like, I don't know if you can see it. But, like, it's not exactly the most even, because, yeah, I'm not the best. And I'm using a guillotine cutter, but it's not, like, the sharpest thing, and you're not supposed to have, like, that many pages in it, but it's fine. This one I'm going to use for my Fool's Journey. And then this one I made, and I decorated, and I actually made tabs with washi tape, too. And this is my line cheat sheet. It's just line paper, and I put it behind it, then I can see the lines. So, for this one, I've got, like, it's really thick. I mean, it's, like, huge on the top because I put, oh, that needs glued. I put, like, the name with some thicker scrapbooking paper on top, like, all the way on top. So it's very thick, but, like, not on the bottom. But it's so cute. And I have, like, 2 of basically my favorite versions of each card. And I'm going to fix this real quick because it's bothering me. But, like, yeah, that's kind of how I'm going to journal about them. I got 1 insert for spreads. I haven't decorated yet or written any of the spreads in yet. I've been working on this one and the one deck. My plan is to have, like, more so 4 inserts per time. So, like, this is just basic meanings. Where did I put, oh, there it is. Sorry, that thing got stuck. My Fool's Journey, which I have, like, a little bit of it written. I just haven't finished it. This one will be my spreads. Extra information will go in the pocket, like all the decks that I have. I already put in. Then I'm going to, like, have, like, 1 kind of deck usually in it. But right now I kind of want to journal about 2 decks, so I'm going to try fitting 5 in it. We're gonna try. I kind of think that one looks better at the end. Okay. Which, I don't know how it's gonna fit. I'm hoping that all of this will fit in. We'll see. If not, I can always take the one out. It's just the one's so thick, so I've been worrying about. Okay. And then this one's nice and smooth. Like, it's just gray though, so maybe I'll cover that one, but I got, like, some nice 2 extra ones. And then, of course, the big thing about the Nomad and the ones like it are it comes with a pocket, which I didn't really care about the pocket. I kind of just, I liked how it looked. The pocket was, like, bonus, and I was, using a 40% off coupon. I probably will use this to put paper in, because if you can put like markers and stuff in it and pens, but obviously it's gonna make it expand if you put too much in. So I'm mostly gonna put probably pieces of paper, like for instance, I haven't cut these out yet to put in to decorate that one insert, so you know I'll stick these in. Go ahead and stick them in, just so they're there. I don't lose them even though they're sitting on my desk, because they're not like the biggest things. But then I could just kind of keep that in, or maybe like a little note I could just kind of stick in there if I wanted to, instead of putting it in the folder, because the folder can't, like, I'd have to like fold up pieces of paper like really thick in order to like make them all small in order to have like a normal piece of paper fit in there. I figured out like how big I can make them. I'm actually using one of my oracle cards as like literally to trace how big the paper should be to fit in it. But yeah, this is the notebook, and I'm hoping that they'll all fit. Let me just see if I stick it in without like actually putting them in the things and see how thick it gets. Without putting them in the things and just putting them in, it works. It's just really thick. Because I made that one so thick. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't care if it gets wonky, because of the pockets, it's already gonna get wonky, but it does fit. I'll just probably have to wash the elastic with the really thick one on. That one's gonna get its own elastic like all the time. I knew that it was going to thicken up as soon as I started putting all those things in, but it looks so nice on the inside. So I figured that I'd deal with it, and if I didn't want to deal with it, I could, because basically what happened was, I started to write the Empress on the High Priestess, because, like, the card that was right next to it that I chose was actually from the, Sasaribito Tarot, and like I looked at it and I quick glanced and I thought it was the Empress for some reason, and I started writing crap, that's supposed to say the High Priestess, and then it bothered me, so I printed off like the actual titles, and then I was like, put that on, and I was like, no, I'll put this on too, it'll look pretty. So I could take it off and just get like some white out if the thickness is bothering me, because that's the only thing that's making it thick, as you can see from the other side. It wasn't the pictures, it's that. That's what's making it thick. And I don't care about like it being, because I'm definitely going to be taking these out when I'm writing about each one. But yeah, so it will fit. I was just worried about that. It's just going to be really thick. It's going to be really thick. Okay, the other thing I got, I'll try putting them in. I'll probably pause the video when I try. But I did get one other package, and this is from Fun Usual Suspects on Etsy. Got a little thank you, little business card. That's so cute. Basically, I saw people were using ollie clips for their journals. Ooh, and I got a sticker. I think that's a sticker. That should be a sticker, yeah. Yeah, it's a sticker. And it's of a bee. Bees are cute, man. They're cute. I'm still using that. But yeah, I didn't actually know they're called ollie clips till after I was looking at magnetic bookmarks. So I ordered a magnetic bookmark, and this one's so cute. My god, like, look how cute this is. It's a fox. I was debating on this or the robot with the balloons. Like, that was the other one I had been thinking about. Yeah, it's not the most, like, I'm gonna be gentle with it. But it's so cute. It's so cute. But yeah, it's got magnets, so I figured it would be nice. So, like, let's say I'm working on this deck, and currently I'm journaling about, like, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the magnet doesn't go through that many pages, but that's fine. I'll just do it through one. So let's say I wanted to journal about, like, the Wheel of Fortune. That's where I left off on. I'll just kind of put the bookmark in, because then I know it's not going to fall out. So that's why I got a magnetic one. And it's so cute. It's adorable. I think I got it for, like, $5, I think. I can't remember. I think it was $5. That's it. So That's so cute, and it came in a little plastic thing, and on this, so it would come nice. I just got washi tape on it. There we go. But yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, that's what I got. And maybe once I start journaling, maybe I'll have a video about my I like to keep the business cards. I'll put that over there. Maybe I'll have a video about how it's working out and how I journal about the cards. Because, like, with certain decks, I journal them differently. Like, I've journaled a bit about, like, the Tarot, for instance, and that one was just very much, like, a little, like, quote-like kind of line, and then I kind of, like, wrote what the image was kind of, like, made me think of. But as soon as, like, I was looking at this deck and thinking about how I journal about it, I actually pulled the pages out so I didn't have to get the freaking art notebooks out whenever I wanted to. Because I've already actually got it for the majors. The majors are all done. They're just on these sheets. And the pips for the coins are also, the one ace through 10 is done for the coins as well. So like, yeah, for instance, like, I already have the Magician in. I just wrote, from this cup something new shall come. They're just very simple things. Some of them are a bit longer, like, the Emperor, I wrote, like, I stay, I decay, lead, command, I am practical, I am factual. But when I stay, I don't move. When I stay, I decay, I am forgotten. Who is the father of your father's father's father? An achievement and even legacy may remain, but eventually years take its toll on the real you. So, like, some of them are a bit longer, but they're all pretty much, I'd say about, like, average, like, 4 lines. Well, some of them are longer, though. On the one page, they're, in that back, they're pretty much all 4. But, like, that's just kind of how I felt like I should journal about it. So, other ones I'll probably journal a little bit differently. More, like, based on the picture, like, how I'm going to do with the deck that's going to go in this one. I pulled this deck out for the month, and I kind of want to journal about it. Oops. But, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and try to put them in. I'll pause the video, and I've watched a bunch of videos of, like, people putting them in, but it's like, now I get to put it in. And I got 3 elastics. I'm only going to need 2, though, but we're going to see. I'm going to pause real quick, and then I'll turn it back on when I'm done. So, got him in. It's, like, he's thick, like, with 2 C's. Since that's how, you know, the youngins and the people my age have been writing it, for the thing. But yeah, it does fit. It does all fit. I'm happy it all fits. Like, nice. It's definitely gonna get a bit, it's gonna get a little bit warped, but I already knew that was gonna happen anyway. And I really don't care. But, like, because people were saying, it'll fit 5 if you squeezed it in. And it's like, no, I mean, my one insert is literally almost as thick as the other, like, 4. So it's, like, the size of, like, at least 3 inserts. So if you think about it, I've got, like, 3 full ones in. That would be, like, another 3, and then, like, a mini one with the folder. So, like, you can hold, like, 6.5 in here. If you want to really make it thick. But, like, yeah, that's what it looks like on the bottom. Normal. Huge! But it works. What I currently have it set as is, I gave the first elastic to the meanings, and I have to be kind of careful, just because I think the glue that I'm using is kind of old. And I didn't use, like, tape. I decided to use glue. Just cause. But I think it's kind of old, so, like, the pages, the pieces I glued on, like, are a little bit more gentle. So, like, for instance, when I started putting it in, I had to re-glue a corner of one of the pictures. That's kind of like with all of them, though. I just have to be careful when I put them in and take them out. I put the Fool's Journey one, which is a smaller one, on the same one as my folder, which I just realized I put my folder first. I wanted it to be second. hang on, I'm gonna fix that. That's bothering me. I didn't want it like that. I wanted them separate. I wanted the folder behind it so it would be by the mermaids. I didn't think when I put it in. The third one, I was very much thinking if I wanted to do the way you can put 3 in. And I might still do that. I just kind of... Oh, I don't even have to, like, adjust it. I just put it in wrong when I put it in the thing. I could still do that. I thought it might lay a bit funnier, if I did. These come with, like, 4 bands, so I ended up putting that one on its own. And the reason I would have put the folder, like, on the other side of the mermaid and put it on the same one, but like the Fool's Journey one is so small, I figured I'd just use that one for the folder. It's sitting a little bit funny because there we go. The knot was over. And then I gave the last one is going to both of the 2 decks that I'm journaling about. And I'm probably usually just going to journal about 1 deck at a time, so like that's kind of how I originally had it planned, was the deck journaling would get the last one, but I want to journal about 2 decks right now. It does, like, it doesn't sit, like, straight unless I, you know, hold it shut, but that's fine. I'm stuffing him. It'll be a little bit thinner when I end up taking one out. And I kind of don't like how thick that one is, but it looks so cute on the inside, you know? And I don't have any white out. So I'll have to deal with it. The other thing I have yet to do, because I've been decorating, is I did get... Come on. I bought some acetate, and I'm going to make a dashboard with it to go over my my first one. I just haven't cut it yet. Maybe I'll do that before I go over to my Nana's. But yeah, this sticker's so cute. I don't know what I'm going to put it on. But I want to put on something. Maybe I'll, I also have to get cutout papers because, like, the first front, like, I'm just going to decorate it with, like, pieces of paper. And originally I wanted to have my bookmark decorate this, but I didn't think about how warped it would get and how, like, thick it is. So I don't want it to get bent, and it's going to get bent if I put it in because you can kind of see that one is just really thick. Makes me sad. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because if that goes down in size at least just halfway, which it probably will, this will fit a lot better. So, I'll think about it. Maybe. I used, because that was one I made myself, and I used computer paper. So paint wouldn't really sit well on it if I didn't use washout, because we don't have washout. Ooh, wait. I'm trying to think if, like, washi would be better. Because washi is thinner. I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, yeah, that's my new traveler's notebook, which they call theirs a journal. But, yeah, I love it. It's great, and I love my bookmark, and I still have a little bit of decorating to do. Maybe when I get it set up to how I want it, I'll share how it's looking. I also even thought maybe I'd share just how I journal about certain decks when I start journaling about, you know, more decks. But yeah, until then, my cutie here and I, we're gonna go, think about that one being so damn thick, and I'll make my dashboard maybe after I think about it, and then I'll go over to my Nana's. So yeah, I'm Des from Aro-Tarot. This was the Nomad journal, and my cute bookmark, which I'll have the links for the bookmark and the inserts down below. This was just on Joann's, and you can get it on Amazon, so like literally you can just Google it. So the title's literally gonna be, so I don't like any of that. But yeah, anyway, I'm Des from Aro-Tarot, and I'm logging out, so